Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 11 of this Let's Play Civilization 5 with Venice. In the last episode, we finally managed to attack and conquer Indonesia. We did all of that in just the one episode. Our military is actually rather strong at the moment. I'm rather pleased with it. We did suffer that many casualties. I think others are just building up more. And that has placed Indonesia firmly in last place. And in fact, we are now third overall. And actually a long way ahead of Washington too, and Washington's been making a few angry noises, so we may well go after them next. Although we probably do have a rather high warmonger with people. You don't care, you don't care, you don't care. Early concerns, early concerns, early concerns. So no one really cares about the fact that I basically just wiped out a civilization. Okay, because Indonesia is not actually out. They do still have Makassar over here, which is very much in my sphere of influence, so I will be taking that down eventually. But I'm sorely tempted to go after Washington over here. All of his cities are pretty compact, although Boston would be difficult to take, but all the others are coastal, and we have a massive navy. So we could well do that. Zanzibar is doing a large public works. We can spend money on it. We're going to do that in a minute. Except, don't we have Zanzibar already? We do. So they've just said we want even more money than the money that you've already given us. Great! Who can you shoot at? Oh, have we not actually made peace with them yet? Apparently not. Oh, in that case we could just sail over to Makassar and take that out. I kind of like that idea. I had not realised we had not actually made peace with them yet. Alright, let's start sailing out over that way then, shall we? You two are repairing. We could go. We'll need to go through here. That's fine, we can do that. And yes, we did get a Great Admiral, which is awesome because you provide additional combat strength to everyone, or to all naval units around you. Open borders and gold. For gold. I think I would rather just have more gold, honestly.
Certamente que não.
I'll do. I love how everyone's friendly with me. They're like, we're actually really kind of scared of you now. No, I am actually going to wipe you out because you annoyed me. All because I lost that first war and Makassar is rightfully mine. Okay, so while this is loading, details of Rome came out yesterday on Civ 6, and I have got to say, I really want to play as Rome now, because they sound absolutely fascinating. And Rome was always a very expansionist civilization, but they've just become super duper ultra mega expansionist for Civ 6. So it's kind of interesting the mechanics they've used to do that and just how it makes them expand, and it's really quite cleverly done. This really is a good example of some rather impressive design work, actually, I have to say. Singapore declared war. No longer getting wine from Maria. We can change that in a minute though, that's fine. And we have a promotion. And also a promotion. So first up, let's go say hello to Maria.
Bons dias.
I will sell you 1 for 1. Marvellous.
Certamente.
Cool. Let's fortify you. Let's have you sail off. And you. You were a trireme that just upgraded, so honestly you could just continue exploring. And you guys are going to continue heading off in this direction. And I'm rather hoping that this combined fleet will be sufficient. Oh, hello, another trireme. Move you over here, you can be upgraded, that's fine. And we can also send these guys out too. Marvellous. Oh, hello there, musket man, who can totally sink while you're out at sea. Great Admiral's looking a little bit isolated, but we'll try and keep a ship around with him to make sure he doesn't get sunk. It's coal, and it's in my range. Yoink. I'll have a piece of that. Hello, Zurich. You are definitely repairing. And you are not doing anything. Right, because we conquered the city that you were in. I'll send you after America, I think. Spy, because I want some more technology from both of those, honestly. Marvellous. So, Rome, how does it do this expansionist stuff? Well, there are a couple of ways. All new cities within trade route range of the capital start out with a road connection, because ordinarily roads are created by trade routes. So this is basically saying you don't need the trade route, they're just automatically connected, because all roads lead to Rome. Plus, all new cities start with a trade post, and any trade that you have going through a city with a trade post earns money. So say I had Jakarta going to Medan, and the road was this road. That trade route would be passing through Surabaya, so we'd be earning more money for passing through there because it would have a trade post, because we're Rome, and then earning the full amount when it arrives in Medan. Plus, all new cities also start with one free building in their city centre, which is normally a monument, though the way they phrase that rather sounds like it's not always the monument. I'm going to have you shoot at some of these people. I think I'm going to change what I'm building here. Oh, we do still have a Landsknecht over here. We'll use them. I'm going to build some of the buildings because we are rather lagging behind in those. Let's grab those. Don't build the ship. Does that help at all? Produce an additional 2 gold when connecting to another city. Is that only for land routes or is that for everyone? I think that's only land routes. I'll take the garden. Alright, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff lined up to be built, and we're going to start bombarding. For some reason he won't bombard. Let's go check out this corner, just so we can have a look. And you can sail up here. Oh, we're at war in Mombasa. You might get sunk there. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, hello. Should be more than sufficient to take the city. I mean, we have a lot of frigates and the privateers here for the capture, so we probably won't be quite as aggressive with the privateers. Maybe we will. I don't know. What are you doing? You can come down here because I have apparently not properly explored that yet. And you are ready. Let's jump to sea and send you over as well, and you. In fact, these guys could start massing up in Bratislava so we can go cross land to attack the Americans. So we have the Navy hitting them at sea and then going cross land for the rest. It's probably a wise decision, actually. So maybe you guys should be going north rather than south. So then this is done by the fleet, and then we fight here on land. And that would also mean that we're in a position to take Boston and Washington. Washington would have to fall first. Fortunately, we can only get 2 frigates in place here and 1 privateer. Washington's actually going to be fairly hard to take, although we could get a frigate here, but that would be under attack by Boston, so that wouldn't be particularly good. So, yes, back to Rome. I really like how the trade routes, meaning that everything is already connected, the roads already being everything connected, the trade posts, meaning that trade is more efficient, and then obviously free buildings when you first build the city, especially the monument, because that means your borders, if it works in the same way, will expand more quickly and you get more culture. That's huge. So you have massive incentives to just spam settlers and just build stuff everywhere. And obviously that is very likely to put you into conflict with some other civilizations. And that's okay, because as Rome, quite obviously you get the Legion. That is your unique unit. It replaces the swordsman. Their speciality is they are combat engineers. Combat engineers are a unit that appears later on in the game, usually, and basically they are the guys that build forts and roads and stuff like that, which does mean that you can build forts and roads and stuff like that with your soldiers. And bear in mind, the usual way of getting roads is trade routes. So if you want a road going somewhere which isn't connected by trade routes, for example, something I very often do when preparing an invasion of some kind, is I will build a road to the nearest coastline. So say I wanted to attack down here, I would build a road from Washington to here so that units could go charging out of Washington, jump on the sea, and then sail across more quickly rather than going all the way around here. So that's the kind of thing you can do with combat engineers, which you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. So that is pretty cool. That way, you're moving down here. And you guys are actually going north. I was sending you off in the wrong direction. Sorry. Sorry. You can head off that way as well, I guess. No reason not to. And you just need to get past Mombasa. Which you have successfully done. Congratulations. Meanwhile, on Venice, let me have you come down here, please. You can heal up faster in Venice, and then we can use you to attack the barbarian settlement, which is down on my south coast. More privateers. I think we are going to need to send you south. Both of you. Cool. And because legions can build forts, they can also be used in a very defensive role. So what they were saying in the video was basically, as you are spamming out settlers, expanding like mad, going to war with other civilizations because you're building cities in what they consider as their territory, you can just build a line of forts and fortify your frontier. Plus your legions are pretty strong fighters anyway, so you just kind of have a double boost there. Then finally, you can build baths, which replaces the aqueduct. Now, Rome is kind of famous for their aqueduct, so I thought that was a little bit... Why are you replacing like the thing that Rome is known for another thing that Rome is known for? Why don't you just use... But anyway, aqueducts just seems to fit... Sorry, baths just seem to fit what they are trying to do. It replaces... Yeah, I said that, aqueducts. It's an amenity, so it increases local happiness. Because remember, happiness is local in Civ 6, it's not global. And it provides more housing, which I thought was the amenity, but I don't know, because they did say those separate, so I'm a little bit confused about that. But I think it basically just means your city there can grow bigger than it ordinarily would as an aqueduct. And you'll remember I said that, why is it an aqueduct? Why is it a bath and not an aqueduct? Well, the Civ 6 team actually chimed in on the comments of the video saying, well, actually, the baths do have an aqueduct. If you look at the graphic, it's just around the back, so it's an enhanced aqueduct. It's not just a replacement for an aqueduct. It is kind of the aqueduct plus one. Alright, fine. Whatever. Oh, do we have open borders with the US? We do, don't we? Interesting. Well, I'm not going to refresh that when it's done. Just sailing through their territory here. Make sure our ship there is protected. America's probably going, what the hell are these guys doing? Don't worry, I'm just passing through. Or maybe do worry. Haha. Oh, we're at war with Wellington. We're totally at war with Wellington. Let's step back here. And you. Actually, are we at war with Wellington? Yes, we are. Okay. And is anyone else asking for money? Still just Zanzibar, which we've already got a massive amount of positive relation with. Telephone, one moment. Don't know why I always apologise for doors and phone calls and stuff, because to you in the recording, like, no time has passed for me. I had to get up, go to answer the phone, blah 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 blah. When streaming and stuff, then obviously it gets in the way, but when you're just doing this, it doesn't really. I was going to start building some stuff, because I think there was still a location or two that were lacking factories. I'd certainly like to build some more armories so I can get the top tier troops out, and maybe some castles. Maybe it was over here I didn't have factories. Here we go. And they only cost 310, of course, because we are order now. Haha. Can I build? Oh, you're probably still in resistance. Yeah, that's what the problem is. Okay, we can wait. It's no problem. And I was going to start building barracks in these places that don't have them already. Can I build more than one building at a time? I can. Bratislava is the one that really needs it. Armory. Belgrade. Barracks. Armory. I mean, this is costing me money in terms of expenditure, but I think it's worthwhile. I did Bratislava already, didn't I? Yeah, pretty sure I did. Are there any other buildings you don't have? No, you have all of the buildings. Cool. We do still have you available. Ooh, there's a galleass. Unless he moves here, you're still safe. That's fine. Let's move these guys up. We do have a privateer right there who can take the galleass down. Cool. Onwards. So I think that is basically everything that I wanted to say about Rome. Mainly I'm just kind of impressed at how nicely they're doing the expansionist stuff. I mean, it really is quite elegant, I have to say. You're made to build more cities because you get the free buildings in those cities. Those cities are then interconnected, so you can defend them more easily, so you can legitimately be more expansionist. And it's just really nice. I really like it. Wellington's going to really annoy me here because you're going to beat up the armies I have moving over on that side. That's irritating. I'll have to run away with you. Unfortunately, I can only run this way. Alright, we'll just have to wait here with the army moving through until we have some of the other ships up there. I don't want to redeploy these guys though. We'll wait until Makassar has fallen. Let's just move you as far through as we can. Stick you here and you can actually bombard. Off we go. Let's open you. You can't, but you may as well just kind of sit in line ready to move up. Kind of likewise with you, honestly. Oh, we just lost the open borders with the US. Okay, that's fine. I am totally okay with that. Except that Spain is now blocking me in. I'll just go and sit on top of you. No, I'm not going to renew that. Second Council of Copenhagen will convene in 5 turns. Enact cultural heritage sites and enact world religion of Buddhism. And Washington is planning to attack Indonesia. We have now lost 4 defences, and wow, Harun is modern. Crikey. That is not very good. I'll continue you guys moving in this direction. I mean, once we've made peace with Indonesia, we should be at peace with Wellington, and we can ship those guys around. So it's not like the end of the world that we can't actually physically move up there just yet. I'll leave you guys there, though. And you as well. You can just continue exploring. Marvellous. And you as well. Hello, Malacca. And you have, in fact, explored the entire south coast. Let's have you head back to Venice. so that you can be in a position to upgrade to a destroyer when we have that technology. In fact, I think I'm just going to embark you more or less straight away and just send you over. Right, so where are we able to earn the most money? Medan to Mecca. Let's move you over to Medan. And second is Jakarta to Mecca. Cool. Hold. Next turn. Yay, the barbarian garrison guy is dead. So we can put a frigate here. We can't go here because we can't shoot over the hill. So that is wasted. So we are going to have 1, 2, 3 frigate spots that can actually fire on Makassar. So we'll move you up to here. Probably move you up to here, bring in one of these guys. Privateer can attack as long as he doesn't die next turn, which he won't. Yeah, looks good. Arabia is freedom! So me and Arabia, we're not buddies anymore.
Issued from a new audacity of imagination.
And more science and more production from lumber mills. Which means even more production. Marvellous. Alright, you're the privateer, you can stay there. Oh, hello, why do you have to sail all the way around? That's particularly annoying. Why do you have to sail all the way around? I don't understand. What's stopping me coming here? Is it just you? I guess it's just you, so we're going to move you out of the way. Oh, we can only... I see, so cities exert a zone of control. This I did not know. Interesting. Alright, we'll leave you there, we'll just keep on bombarding. And we'll just have to hit him with the privateer on the next turn. Alright, well we have 2 privateers in range at least. We'll just bring these guys up a little bit. And you. Do we have the Great Lighthouse? I have a feeling my ships have got faster. No. I think there was the Great Lighthouse. Is there a way I can find that out? Yes, there is. It's in here. Diplomacy overview. I thought there was a way of seeing it here. Could be wrong. There we go. Where is it? Great Lighthouse. Washington has it. Interesting. And you have Himeji Castle as well, which I think is another one I quite like. I don't actually remember what that one does. What does Himeji Castle do? It gives you plus 15% combat strength for fighting in friendly territory. So yeah, that is quite nice when you're on the defensive. Which will also make attacking Washington a little bit more difficult. That's fine, I'm up for the challenge. You're repaired. You need to be repaired. And you are ready to trade to Mecca, I believe it was. Off you go. Continue exploring. Hello, Greece. Get in as close as we can to their borders so we can have a proper look around. Who's this? This is you. Stay there. Stay. Move up one more. Off you go. Medan to Mecca. There it is. I probably should be buying some more production opportunities here. Now, do many factories destroy forest when they're built? I kind of suspect not, so I'm going to build it here as kind of an experiment, because it's good on hills anyway, because it just increases production. Man, Venice is getting a ridiculous amount of production. Are we first? Yeah, yes. First in crops, manufactured, money, and land. Wow, we're the biggest? Huh. And second in science now. Go Venice! See, when you start getting those trade routes up, Venice just explodes. Oh, I shouldn't have moved you. Oh well. And you are still on your way over to Venice. In fact, there's a tiny bit of land there I haven't scouted yet. Shocking. And, right, let's buy some trade routes. Venice to Madrid, Medan to Lisbon, Ragusa. So Venice, Medan, Ragusa, Medan. Venice, Medan, Ragusa. Venice. Medan. Ragusa. And look, price of cargo ships has gone down even more because we have Big Ben and the buying trade policy stuff. So buying stuff for us is now really quite cheap. It's rather nice. And you are still in resistance for another 6 turns, another 3 turns. So Jakarta is verging. Oh, hello, Tunsberg. That's fine. I'm not using that land anyway, and actually having another city up here is nice because it will stop more barbarians from spawning up there. Shut my frigate. Alexander has become a nuisance, one that can only be dealt with through wars. I seek allies. Can I count you among them? Sorry, I have no interest. Sorry, dude. I have other bones to pick. With America! Is America still unhappy with me? Guarded. Yes. For this fight, having Budapest on my side would actually be quite a nice thing. We have unhappy population, been growing too much. Or we've just lost a trade thing. Don't know. No, it's another crossbowman. Hello, crossbowman. Bratislava could shoot at the city galleass. Let's shoot it. Alright. Bombardment. Bombardment. 6%. Combat skill, or combat strength. So, people are unhappy. Didn't. Should have moved him up first. Oh well. Should have moved him there. Didn't think he'd be able to reach. I love how that's a manufactory. Just a manufactory on a hill, on an island, off the coast. Lovely. Okay, Medan, you are heading off to where? Lisbon. In fact, let's just do this by highest gold. Lisbon. Forest tile will be removed. That is unfortunate. But that's fine. Loads more production. Nom 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 nom. Alright, you are off to Madrid. Finally, Venice is starting to pay off. And we have built our coal mine there, so we now have 9 coal. We have some more iron over here. Oh, we do have a mine. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, not funny. Okay, we can get some more sugar, so we can sell that. Lovely jubbly. Continue exploring the Greek coast. Fortunately, I can't get any closer. Shall I just build the manufactory here? Kind of think I should. +3 production. Screw it, let's do it. Because I still want Venice to have loads of food, and most of the stuff around Venice is already forested with lumber mills. I quite like lumber mills. Another one off to Lisbon. Oh right, Alexandria and Greece are next to each other. Man, that's going to be confusing. They're both the same colour scheme. Dark blue, light blue, but otherwise basically the same. We can hold. Come a bit closer and then hold. Actually, I could send you up there. Let's do that. Seeing as you're on this side of the coast already. Next turn. Thank you for killing that one man. Oh right, you can do that for additional relations, can't you? I should do that myself. That's a thing I'd totally forgotten about. The fact that you can declare that you're defending people. I should probably do that to Zanzibar, Ready to Protect. I'll do that for Life. I will do that for Budapest. I will do that for Wellington, we're at war with. Basically all city-states are my buddies at the moment. Bratislava can fire. Oh, he's pillaging me. You little bastard. And you. Move. Let's just stop. You, let's just drop you on there. Next unit. Move the Admiral up. So now everyone around the Admiral gets that combat bonus. Plus 15% combat strength. Marvellous. Bombard, bombard. Yes. No, I'm not going to attack with you. So that hopefully we can use that privateer to conquer it next turn. So I don't know if you'll be able to reach because you'd have to go past 2. Although we could move that frigate. That's probably actually the better option. We'll do that. Next turn we'll move this frigate, bombard with that one, then we can take it with the privateer. I like that plan. That is a good plan. Okay. Continue sailing around the Greek coast. No, Portuguese coast. So confusing. And you can head off to Mecca. Marvellous. You guys can just kind of stay put, honestly. Should probably just fortify all of them. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, then please do let me know with a like. And if you have any tips or advice for me, then please do say so in the comments. And likewise, if you have any input on the various Civ 6 civilizations that I've been talking about, for example, Rome today, do let me know in the comments as well. And if you have not done so already, please do consider subscribing as well. It really does tremendously help out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.